Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd. And we're going to be continuing our game as Corfu, trying to get the Corfu achievement. This is our second video, and it's been rough sailing so far. We got our independence from Venice, and so far we've avoided war with the Ottomans. We have an alliance with Austria, Hungary, and Poland, as well as the papacy. And we even went bankrupt in the first video, but that's entirely okay with me, because we would have been paying off the debt for longer than that, and it brought down, I think, our corruption and inflation. So it's perfectly fine. We would have had negative prestige and so on anyway. It just gave us some time to pick up some favors. And where we had left off, Austria attacked France. France had done really poorly. You can see that some of their traditionally French land is in the hands of Brittany. It's probably not going to be able to hold on to it for very long unless France wins this war. And Savoy is pretty strong, so... And they're allied to France. France can't go that way. Castile looks like they're doing pretty well. Yeah, basically the only thing that saved France was they got stuff from Burgundy. We see a very successful Bohemia. And basically our only path of expansion is to push into Bosnia. So we can wait till Austria, Hungary, and Poland are all at peace and call them into war against Bosnia and Serbia. Co-belligerents, and try to take over all that territory using favors, so we don't have to give them anything. And then we should be strong enough that we could do things like attack Mamluks and win them and force them to give up cores. So we do know that there's 1 core there, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 Mamluk cores under Ottoman occupation, Ottoman ownership. So we could feasibly, if we defeat the Mamluks thoroughly, we could get the achievement. However, we are warned by Ottomans, so if we are to attack Mamluks, they would trounce us. They would intervene, and it wouldn't be pretty. We're going to stop improving relations here with France. I'm really worried with the Franco-Austrian War that the Ottomans will attack us. But no, they instead went for Mamluks. That's one benefit of the fact that, well, he's kind-hearted. They had a cautious guy a little earlier. I'm sorry, there's a very mouthy cat. We were gone all day, so the cats are a little worked up. Okay, we're waiting 3 years for colonialism to trigger. We're not going to qualify for it. And I think it's, last I checked, it was just Portugal as exploration, Castile. We'll just check a few other people. Could be some surprises. No ideas yet. No. So England has exploration, but they don't have any ideas filled in. Yeah, it's a really good choice for them to go for economic. Had to go economic, exploration, and quantity early on, because their provinces are just worth so low. So yeah, it's going to spawn either Portugal or Castile, and we're going to have to develop our way up to getting it. We might do it here, but I think we'll just do it in Corfu. Make it just a glorious province. Now, Ottomans' allies are helping them. They have Ramazan. Sorry, Mamluks allies. I always refer to one as the other. I don't confuse them. I know which country is which. No, we're never going for that. We could go for this Conquer Hum. That's not a bad idea. I'm wondering what our options are for attacking Mamluks. Ottomans wouldn't join them because they're already in war with. Ramazan wouldn't. So we could do it, but it'd just be a question of how many troops we can get over there. And we only have 3 transports at the moment. It costs us stability. And Mamluks have 23,000 troops, so I wouldn't be comfortable trying that with 9,000 and no support from allies. So I really wanted to do that. We might have to wait till we have some sort of CB. I'm not eager to wait till imperialism CB or anything crazy like that. But this is right before we're going to be teching up, so all these points are going to be better used for development than regaining our stability and buying off war exhaustion and all that sort of stuff. So we'll wait till Mamluks are weakened here. They're going to lose some more stuff. And we're definitely hoping that Ottomans do not force them to revoke these cores, because we really want to do that. So let's keep an eye on our force limits. So what we can expect, we have 39 development. If we get it up more, so we get a 6 base for being an independent nation, and then if we get 1 more, we would have 4 troops from that. So a force limit of 10 if our autonomy is down to 0 in all of our stuff. So right now we're at 9.3 because of this high autonomy. So it's going to take us some time before we can challenge the Mamluks with the force limit 23. They won't have a force limit 23 at the end of this war, though. Let's pull that back. Some perforations here with the papacy. And it looks like Austria is winning. Positive 19 war score. And they're fighting Florence and Savoy, but it doesn't seem like they're pushing too far in. They're well allied. And they've called in several people, Hungary, Genoa, the Papal States, so yeah, there's pretty much a stalemate in Italy. And then the Palatinate, Hungary can help them out in their offensives. Genoa is sieging down Paris. And France has suffered that they've lost a lot of their easily defensible forts. And this is in the woods, so that's not bad. And that's in hills, so that's really good. It's not the best, but it's good, it's respectable. As all the rest of everything they have. Now this one's in woods, but it's already fallen. And so Austria has 2 forts, and the capital's being sieged. Capital France is being sieged. So things are going poorly for France, and I'm happy about that, because they are our ally. Okay, so this war is over already, and we just want to check on... Oh, they finally did claim our stuff. So they do have cores on all of this. Okay, if they have that core, or that claim, then we're going to stop that counter-espionage. It's not going to help. Okay, Mamluks have 6,000 men. We could attack them. And I'm wondering if the Ottomans would intervene. They would. So we're not going to do that yet. Let's top off relations with Poland as well. expect that war to take a little bit longer. Oh, Ottoman troops are trapped down here. It would be really good for us, because if they do attack, unless they start carting the troops back or get military access to Mamluks, who probably wouldn't give it to them, then our allies would trounce them over here. This changes everything. So let's see where that popped up. Algarve, Portugal. Okay, so we need to develop. We're ahead of time on both of these tech types, so we're going to start using that. Let's start with all of this manpower. So our military points. Actually, the way I should go about this is looking here. Okay, so we're at 13%. Not bad for 1 month after. Ooh, the French army is on Budapest. Let's top this off. And let's make sure that we do have several claims here. I think we do. Let's get a claim on this. So we could get another ship. And definitely want to get a transport. So we are making a little bit of money now, and we'll be making more as we develop this province. It produces fish, so that's not the greatest thing in the world, and I don't think this, just naval supplies are currently even worse. So that's unfortunate, but what can you do? So now we will have the Force Summit of 10, and here it should be base 12 for an independent nation, and I don't know what the formula is here for development, how that translates directly into Naval Force Summit. I have to plug some math. Or maybe it'll tell us, but it has something to do with coasts and not just development. Okay, Constantinople is not even pushing any trade onward. That's unfortunate. Let's just leave that there. Okay, thankfully France is being totally wrecked, even though they've captured Budapest. I think Hungary will be reluctant to sign a separate peace as France is losing so thoroughly. Okay, Duke Leonardo III is the navigators, so our ships will be better. That's kind of nice, given what kinds of things we'll be doing in the future. Okay, Austria, go for it quick. It's probably only have 48 war score. I think it's because of all the allies involved. That Savoy and Florence are untouched. Scotland's untouched. I'm hoping they go for a relatively quick peace deal before Hungary gets hurt too badly by this whole affair. Okay, 15, 17, so it's going to be a while. And we should keep an eye on when this warning. From the Ottomans, 1512, so 11 more years. Let's go ahead and get this claim done. Oh, I could get some more spy power here. I don't think it's essential. So I'm hoping the Ottomans declare war on somebody like Kara and can't get their troops out of Egypt here. Something like this happened, I think, when I watched them declare war on an independent Moldavia in the game right before the patch. And they just didn't use their ships to pull their troops out. I think that's what was going on. I was to there, so I couldn't see the whole war. But Moldavia trounced the Ottomans with an 88 war score, which is glorious. Okay, so they took Champagne, so that's the center of trade. They took Rethel, so that's a fort. Vermandoy, pretty high development. Charlet, yeah. And hopefully they're not in coalition wars or something. Or they're not in coalition range, I should say. Take the prestige, yeah. And what are we trying to do for a mission? Hum. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Let's develop now that we've got some more points. We're up to 28.5%. If we start falling behind on tech penalty, we could start using admin points. But I think for right now, we want to get this level 7, unlock that idea, and get something weird of quantities. So I guess influence or diplomatic. Thinking maybe diplomatic would be the way to go. Yeah, like seeing them suffer all that attrition too, because that's going to keep their manpower lower than it would be and cost them money each month. They're probably doing fine still, until they declare a war that they can't win, because their troops are trapped. Okay, there's our force summit starting to go up. So let's get infantry. I want 12,000 infantry, and then we'll start getting some cavalry. But if we don't have 12,000 infantry, our front line is going to be pretty weak, and we're going to take a lot of damage from enemy cavalry. So that seems to me like a bare minimum. Up to 39%. I'm going to do this and that. So I want to get free stability and stuff like that. And sadly, we don't have a lot of ways to get our legitimacy up. Do we have a legitimacy idea? We don't. So really, we could, if it becomes a problem, we could just spend military power or papal influence. I mean, once our stability is +3. Okay, Austria, come on. Win peace. As long as we're at peace and this autonomy is taken down, I guess I can't really dictate to Austria what they ought to be doing, but I would really like to be attacking Bosnia and Serbia. I have 34 development province. Let's compare that to Vienna's 29. Paris is 34. Sorry, 32. Rather. London's 31. $31, $39. So there are better provinces in the world than this. That's one of the better places that we can see. It's competitive with all of the great European capitals and centers of cultural, political, and economic life, however you want to think of it. It's not quite Constantinople, but it will be. Because we're only at 45%. So we're definitely going to get this over 39. Let's just leave that there for now. Midas touched for bonus national taxes. I like that. So we could potentially attack them. How many troops do they even have? 41,000. Yeah, their manpower is running low here. I don't know if they're moving those troops around. Oh, look at that. 5 ducats. Look at that shot. Yeah, they might have some problems here. It might be the time. Let's fabricate a claim on them. See if we can take some Greek stuff. Now Austria's got these rebels, so they're not going to be eager to go to a war. Aw, I caught this. Okay, so Austria is at peace. Let's pull this guy back and send him around to our other allies, top everything off as best we can. And let's see, we have our 10 favors, we have them. Yep. So we're ready for it. Oh, that's a bad idea, Austria. Oh, I assumed that they would be considered the attacker, since rebels controlled it. Okay, so Austrian troops over here, once they've recaptured the city, and we have our claim, I'm thinking that might be a really good idea to attack the Ottomans. Corfu gets claim on Epirus. Yeah, let's do it. We do have to wait for this to fall. And let's see if the Ottomans, 38,000, they're building, well, they were at 41, so they're losing some territory here. Okay, Poland beat us to the punch. Okay, let's see if we can attack them. No, we wouldn't get Austrian or Hungarian support. So why don't we just set our attitudes towards them as hostile? So Poland's mark that stuff. So why don't we mark their Greek stuff as being of vital interest to us. Let's see, I don't remember exactly how far over they've claimed. Yeah, to there. I'm going to claim this as well. See if they'll call us in. Should have pulled those ships back yet. First. Get out of there. Okay, we lost a ship. That's okay. Let's pick up some guys here, and we'll... Oh, everyone's giving us money. Okay, we definitely need some sort of military leaders, so both these guys are alright. I think we're just going to hire our own new one. That's not very good. That's all the points we have, so he's what we're going with for the moment. And let's get these guys to our home port. And everyone wants to give us money, so let's try to get some more ships. Let's get 2 more cogs. Not that cogs are great, but they're cheap, and we can use them. Let's see if the bark's there for the moment. Pick up some more guys. And I think we're just going to cross here before they get more troops. We gotta get a siege going. And let's hope that their army can't make it back. So, do we know how to make cannons yet? If we do, let's stop one of these ships. You know what? Hold off this idea. You can actually make both ships here. But since we're getting so much money, why don't we take a look here? For a bonus, we need 4 artillery to get a +2 bonus. So why don't we just get 4? We'll start with 2. And as we get more money, we'll get a couple more. Well, I think we could take that out. Let's try. Should probably get a naval leader. Admiral. Okay, guys, let's do this. Okay, they weren't brave enough to face us down. Figures. We don't have the money for this. They're really expensive. That's 1 cannon. 2 cannons, I think, gives us a bonus. Okay, let's get over here and see what we can do. Navally. We can sink a few other ships. We did 3 ships. Let's go back over here. Get these guys out for a naval blockade. Okay. So let's increase this trust just in case somebody else attacks us while we're preoccupied. We're not going to be calling them into any wars. Same with this. We're going to keep these favors. We're going to keep those. And the Ottomans are preoccupied over here. I don't want to do that. Not at all. We'll just give the clergy some more influence. Okay, I'm going to continue developing. I'm going to save around 75 in case we need to buy down any war exhaustion. In a couple months, 1 month even, we should be able to get some more mercenary cannons. checking the video there to make sure the recording was going great. It seems like it is. Let's take this. They're going to attack us here, so let's get into port. That was pretty close. They got 14 units here. I don't like that. At least they're not hitting us in the mountains. Let's see if we can hit their ships here. The Protestant Reformation happened. And they spread out. They're not being very smart. Okay. I think Lithuania will take care of them. So we're going to buy another cannon here. And in a few days, we're going to send this fleet. Well, as soon as it's safe, we're going to send this fleet up there to pick them up. So they're going to the Aegean with these guys. Those guys are just camping there. We've got positive surrender chance here. Loan offer, nope. So we are starting to lose some money. Let's keep that there. Keep this diplomat there. And let's see, can you walk down there? No. So let's see if we can sneak past him here. We're pretty fast. Yeah. We'll pay off that loan pretty quickly. Let's get this guy back if we can. Okay, cross over. Nice. Okay, I think we're gonna stick with 3 guys for now because it's costing us a lot of money to support those 3. And let's hit these guys with all those transports. Even if they win, which apparently they're going to. We killed 2 of their ships. Okay. If they go towards Epirus, we'll be considered the defender. Thank you, Georgia. Oh, lost 1,000 guys. Well, can't all be winners. Okay, if these 35 ships go away. Okay, we're not going to ask them for money. We're going to get prestige. Okay, let's try to hit these ships. See if we can inflict some damage. Okay, we lost 3 ships, but so did they. So let's try to get them back. I'll keep that guy there. We're just going to be as opportunistic as we can with our navy. Ooh, they actually transferred that over to us. That's glorious. Ottomans already have medium war enthusiasm. And we can get this replacement guy. So let's actually break off 1 unit of infantry and get him occupying everything that he can. Nice. Got a lot of ships around there. I'm going to wait for these guys to be repaired. And then we'll hit them here. Now we can go around. How are we doing. I don't trust those numbers. So we're actually 1 over with the guy we have in production, so I think we captured a ship at some point. So we're just going to leave our numbers there. Our ship counts where they're at. Not bother with them. At least now they're not raiding our, or blockading our coast or anything. And we've got reasonable war exhaustion, so I'm gonna just keep doing what we're doing. Moldavia wants Constantinople. It's kind of silly. Pretender rebels in Moldavia. Nice. Everyone's scared of the Ottomans. They're all helping us out financially. Okay, we'll take that. And I think we're going to have... I mean, I was really tempted to go... for diplomatic. But at this point, I think we're going to have to go for religious and set our focus on admin. I'll worry about estates once we're at peace. Let's get the port here. I'd love to be blockading. Their navy is just stronger than ours. Yeah, I'm glad the Ottomans were so foolish there. And I hope that Hungary attacks them right after we're done. Or even Serbia and Bosnia. Oh, we're gonna ditch the cash. No. No, we just gave up money. You're supposed to send us more, not less. Let's cross over. No, I can't. Ottomans have some troops coming down. Okay, both of those forts fell to us. Very good news. See if we can get around. They might hit us here. Yeah, they're going to. If we continue on the present course, we're not going to do that. Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of these cannons now. Yeah, that's a smart move. We've got debt, 112 ducats. We're still getting some subsidies, though. Actually, let's keep these guys down here. So that Athens isn't liberated by this fort. I'm not sure if we can do it across the strait under the current rule set, but that seems like a good place to stop. Okay, so Ottomans came up here, captured that, and were driven back. They have a pretty large army. They lost some territory. I'm curious if their army's still down here. Nice, thank you, Austria. It's going to be really nice if we capture this fort. That'll be so great for our foreign security. Let's see if we can get past him here. Yes, we did lose a couple of ships, but we're at our naval force limit, so we won't worry about it until Didn't think we had any marks. Do we still have marks somewhere? Let's take a look. Army maintenance, no mercenaries, so. Okay. Crimea is fighting Georgia. We need not concern ourselves with that matter. Okay, Ottomans have crossed over. Let's see if we can get friendlies to attach. We've got 72 war score. We really should need more than that, guys. Oh, Athens got liberated. Okay, they crossed back over. So let's unattach and move these guys back over here. Okay, so they gave us 40 favors and these 2 provinces, including Epirus, which is the one we really needed for our borders to be secure. So let's try not to aggravate anyone who might be claiming an ally to us that has interest in this region. So let's unclaim that. Let's increase these. We're definitely going to keep that fort. And let's get our ships back home. No, you're hostile towards us. Why would we even consider that? What are you even thinking? And we're going to hunt pirates here. They already raided our stuff. Particularly. Okay, no? Oh. Don't worry too much about the details. Okay, so if we were to attack, we could get Hungary and the papacy in here. Poland not quite yet, Austria not quite yet. We just need to let their war exhaustion tick down. So we can do that right after. And that will feel pretty good. Let's double check all of our royal marriages are intact and everything. And top off relations here. Yeah, that worked out really well for us. And now the Ottomans are much weaker. Yeah, whatever. We're not impressed. Okay, we've got enough papal influence that we can get some stability. So we're going to do that. Take the inflation. I'll leave that guy there and get this guy up. These guys up there. Our ships will just carry them. Actually, that's a dumb idea. Let's stop that. And separate these. So they can hunt pirates. And these guys can get carted across just on the transports. As we don't have any higher of a force limit quite yet, but we will. So I'm going to move up here to these hills and check this out again. Poland's still not quite yet, Austria's still quite not yet. And Serbia isn't guaranteed by anyone that I need to worry about, so. we'll just repeat our same strategy. Well, thank you for the money, guys. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll have to wait a month and see how those recalculate. To make them 5 ducats, so we would be losing a little bit of cash here. We're going to leave our inflation. Okay, clergy we could upset. Let's upset because we want that missionary strength. But we're going to give them some cash since we have some. And we get that Diplo support. Because we do need to develop further. No longer ahead of time, but I'm going to save up for this, so I'm only going to increase Diplo points. And we're at 82%, so we only need to do it 3 more times, so maybe we should do military. We'd only be able to do it 2 times with these points, so we're going to wait. And let's see what our numbers would look like here. Okay, Austria's not quite, but everyone else is ready to go. And I'm a bit worried about Bohemia. Because they have 27,000 men. But Austria can take them down, so. Okay, so if we were to declare, Austria still needs another month or 2. Okay, so we could do it now. Now they would be on board with the idea. But we're going to wait for Poland to deal with those rebels. Is that both of them? Appeared to be. So we can get another 1,000 troops. Let's get another 1,000 infantry. Okay, so if we went in Serbia. Okay, we could get Albania in the war, so I like that. Okay, so we went went Serbia as a co-belligerent. We went to call in everybody. We're moving right onto these mountains. Let's go ahead and hire a fort defense guy, I guess, just for the points, and get our fleets together. I'm going to send these guys to hunt pirates and keep all the actual warships. Well, what if we went out hunting with these guys too? So I get this guy down here. they might be able to defeat us because they got a really good general. But it doesn't look like they could. So we've got mountains. They can attack these guys. Oh, that's not where you need to be, guys. It's not where you should be fighting. Okay, let's fall back here. Sure. Okay, it looks like Bohemia is getting messed up. So that's taking a lot of our strength. And we just have to hope that our allies are smart enough to pay attention to terrain. 89, so about 2, maybe 3 more times. We'll get that back from papal influence. Okay, well, we get these guys protecting trade in Ragusa. These guys hunting privateers in Ragusa. And our transports will just stay here. And if they try to pull out of the port, we'll deal with them. Yes, we just have to wait till we capture these forts, and then we'll be able to roll on forward. Never like to underestimate Bohemia. They have good troops, good tech, good generals. They know how to war. But we have the troop advantage. Don't really like that, but that's what we're going to have to do. So I think we will actually even take Albania. On this peace deal, unless it would cause us way too much aggressive expansion. We're here in hills, so this is possibly a bad idea. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, we got completely stack wiped. That did not go as well as I would have liked. Okay. Oh. It's not the best place for us to be building troops, I see. Cyprus declared a war of independence against Mamluks with Ottoman and Karkalan support, so the Ottomans will be able to move their troops through here. It's probably a smart move. So let's get our war exhaustion down. Okay, can we get Bohemia out of this war? So, see if we can take some money. Wow, we have a lot of cash. And with these troops down elsewhere. So get 16 ducats of that? Sure. You guys can get all the alliances you want. Need 4,000 more troops, so let's get them. Oh, I meant Devil's Kith and Kin. Pretty stability, I like it. Hey, let's develop a little bit further here. No, we can't. So is that enough? That is enough. Our missionary's almost done here in our price. Let's get working on Achaia. Okay, so we have them fully sieged out. We're about to have Serbia fully sieged out. We'll see how much of their country we can take. Let's get a better relations over time guy if we can afford one. I'm going to send off a peace deal before December, so let's see if this surrenders. No, it's not going to. Well, how many days? 11 days. No, it didn't surrender. Okay, so we want... It's a lot. See, could we humiliate them on top of it? Could. Let's let them have that province, and then see if we can take their cash. We'll get 6 of the cash. What if we drop that down? Could we get war reparations? We could. That's going to give us more cash than we'd otherwise. Okay, 37 aggressive expansion round here. I don't mind. I'll start pouring that stuff right now. And now this will tick away because our prestige is higher and we have that better relations over time guy, the diplomat. So we could just... I think about what we're going to do with Albania. I'll see what our options are. I mean, I want to connect our territory, of course. But I don't want coalitions against us. We are small and weak. Okay. Let's take that because it's going to tick up in just a couple months. Okay, we can embrace this for 42 ducats. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we can get better troops. Now we go for reformed ally. Okay, now for this we could potentially force our religion. It's only 7. 11. So I just don't know if we should humiliate him. It gives us 5 power projections, so that's pretty good. Yeah, let's do this. Full annexation. Take their money. Yeah, another mountain fort. Okay, let's let the year tick by for aggressive expansion purposes. No. No, Ottomans, that's not going to happen. Okay, wait to the first and we'll see what everything looks like in terms of coalitions. Okay, that's not so bad. We can humiliate them. Definitely have to get them independent. Oh, that's a thought. If we take 3 of their provinces, the next war, we could just force them to give up 5 cores. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, convert Visoki. Let's go for that one. And we need to give some more land to various people, nobility and clergy, so how about we give this to our nobility, because it's a fort. We'll keep this for ourselves. And these are the places that hate us the most, so we'll give that over to the clergy when we can. And for now, don't think we can really give anything else away, so just hold on to this. And might as well top off relations with all of our allies so that no one's upset with all the aggressive expansion. Points, Genoa, sure. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We're an hour into the video. And we could potentially just achieve our achievement goals by invading Bosnia in like 15 years. So we'll see what happens to the Mamluks. Nice. Okay, 12th troop here. Wait just 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to turn off the mic for a second. Alright, so our sound is working again and everything. Just confirm that. So we'll continue with the video. Milan and Savoy, we're actually not interested in Milan any longer. And we're getting plenty of legitimacy. We've got positive prestige, really high power projection, so that's helping. And we do have a chance of rebels, but we're coring stuff pretty quickly, and our conversions are going nicely due to this. Well, we've got tolerance of heretics and tolerance of heathens. We also have this missionary strengthening for another 8 years. Let's see if we can get... I was hoping for a guy there, but we can't afford him. So we're going to go for this. Oh, he is a +2. Well, we can't afford that either. We're not going to pass the advancement of religion. Let's turn off these forts. And get these guys up to Kosovo to suppress rebels. If anything gets above 80, we'll turn back on the relevant fort in that area, but this will just save us some cash. Let's keep that guy working on Austria. Oh, no, we need him on Hungary. Alright. Our revolt chance will go down quite a bit once we have everything cored. Our war exhaustion goes away. Oh, it's gone now. Yeah, lots of chance for rebels. And let's start building up some spy power. It'll take us a while. Some diplo points. Okay, I think we agreed Soki. So we'll wait till that's cored. Of course, it's like the last one to core. We'll try to convert it. Okay, so the Soki were not completely done coring yet. So we can add it to any estates. We need to give more to our nobility. Let's give this to our nobility. It'll help with the forts holding up. And again, we're waiting on that one. Okay, Achaea is ticking downward. Albania is not yet, but it's not even finished coring. Okay, let's leave these guys here. Okay, 81%. Lost our admiral. That's unfortunate. I like that guy. He did his job. Okay, we can get another 1,000 men. So let's get some cavalry now. Okay, the Serbians should be ticking downward. Might have to move them over onto Raska. Nope. So we're holding off on any conversions until this stuff starts to tick downward. Actually, we can do it here because that's a different kind of rebel. Okay, clergy and nobility want some stuff. Let's give this to the clergy. And we'll give that to the nobility. Clergy wants more. What more can we give you? How about that? Alright, so the Serbians are still ticking downward. We'll move these troops into Albania once this is ticked down to 0. And then we'll just keep moving them around as necessary. And I don't think we're actually even going to have to face a revolt for all of that we just did. Okay. We can now spy on people for tech. And the next institution that we can expect is going to be the printing press. And we're Catholics, so it's not going to spawn in us, probably somewhere in Germany. Might as well get caught up to 10 here. Okay, so those guys went away, so we can now move down to the Albanians. We should have paid attention to what was happening there. Ottomans are attacking Genoa, but Genoa is part of Italy and left the empire. So we're not being called in. And there's 35,000 Ottoman particularists here. So Austria should get access through here. Oh. Bohemia is allied to the Ottomans. And we can see that that wasn't nearly as effective as the pop-up led us to believe. Okay, the Albanians are almost done. Sure, everyone can move through our stuff. Okay, Serbians are in Kosovo, but they're only 10%. Montenegrins are in Zeta. Let's split these up and deal with those two, and then we'll deal with the Bosnians. Okay, everyone to Visoki. Get some admin support there. Yeah, all of our states are happy and they've got moderate levels of influence, so that's all really good. We're making a little bit of money. Sure, I guess we'll have to do that. These guys aren't ticking downward yet. They really don't need to. They just need to stay level while we convert everything. Okay, 37. Yeah, it's going really slowly. There's only 0.7 progress. I think... No, that's still in effect for another 5 years. So... it's going to be a problem after that. Let's downgrade this guy. Let's drop this for a few months so that we can afford that guy. We get more men if we really needed it, but we don't. Attempt to improve conditions. We get 1 base tax. Yeah, let's do that. We'll have to take a loan. That gives us enough spare cash where we can hire this guy anyway, so we'll just pair troops and deal with all of the financial issues when they come up. Oh, subsidies are wearing off, so we need to fire some guys. This guy's done. I'd like to keep this guy, but it's January, so he's done his job. And let's go ahead and fabricate a claim here. That's actually giving us tech bonus, because they're ahead of us by 2 in admin. So we'll let that network build up further after this. We'll send this guy around to all of our allies again. We don't need to worry about anyone joining, because these are the only 2 that are still alive that are really upset with us. There's no coalitions. Oh, Ottomans, you're just trying to stay relevant, aren't you? It's cute, but you had your moment. You had your time in the sun. It's over. You need to step aside and let nations like Corfu rise to greatness. So we need 2 ducats. Okay, we're having all sorts of estate stuff, but none of it's particularly interesting to our current goals. Okay, let's get this. That debt will be easy enough to pay off once we've converted everything, got this all the overextensions done, but once we've converted everything and got the autonomy down, particularly in this gold mine. Yeah, if we can run 2 missionaries at a time, that'd be nice. Free stability. Okay, did we just eclipse Florence? We did, which is easy to do when they stop existing. Okay, who can be our new rival? Venice? Yeah, we still hate Venice. The Knights in Savoy. They've got a respectable little trade league, an alliance system. So I'm not eager to attack them, but I am eager to embargo them. And what's more, insult them. Okay, so we have now increased missionary strength, rival of our rivals, Switzerland. Let's go for that. They are already reformed. This goes for these ones that are hard to convert first. So Albania. So let's get these guys on Albania. I think the Bosnians are still ticking downward. And the reason why I'm going for the ones that are easy or hardest to convert is because we have +3 stability. We right now have +1 missionary strength and +1 from that, and we've got an advisor. Let's promote this culture. So that'll make it even easier to convert any Serbian stuff, and easier to avoid any revolts. We'll make a little bit more money. Sure, we'll get the prestige. It'll help us shed aggressive expansion, so I'm in favor of it. Okay, 5 more years and we can attack Serbia, 8 more years and we can attack Bosnia. And we lost our Inquisitor. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't really justify getting a new guy. Let's drop this maintenance down, actually, and get these guys. Well, we'll leave them here. If they start ticking up, we can just increase maintenance. And we're not very effective at paying off our loans at the moment. But again, conversions and autonomy are the big issue. And the Ottomans are showing that they're not to be trifled with still. Still should be taken seriously. And I knew that they were still very dangerous when we were attacking them. So my mockery is simply for fun. I know. Cat had something to add to the matter. But he's not very good at this game, so we don't listen to him. Alright. The thing that I like is that we were in really dangerous position because this fort was right there on the mountains, and the Ottomans could just cross over, siege our capital, and if our allies came to defend it, they would be crossing, if they went through Albania, Castoria, Thessaly, or Athens. The only way that they could come is Achaia, which they really couldn't due to the fact that our allies are up there. And they would get, the Ottomans would be able to come back or send in reinforcements to relieve the garrison and get the defender bonus. Now we can do that, and it protects our capital from them crossing, except for dropping people off by sea. So that's just such a relief. Okay, we could attack Serbia, but they're guaranteed by Hungary. So we're going to avoid that, and we're just going to wait till 33, I think it was. April of 33, we're going to invade Bosnia. For arrival. With Bosnia from the map, we'll do that. The other one was save the Greek people in Moria, and that's no. That's not very plausible for us, since Austria won't be able to join. Poland's in another war, and they have some unrest here, particularly this occupied province. So Hungary's in good shape. You know, I'm going to pull back this guy. We're not even working on our Diplotech or admin tech at the moment. Okay, again, the difficult ones. Eventually we'll be able to get some money from our burghers, and we can use that to help pay off debt. Sure. If they'd like us that much, that'll save us some money. Ooh. Yeah, missionary strength will definitely do that. We get this contribution. Or we can pay off a loan. So they're disloyal, but that's only going to take a month or two. Okay, we converted those heretics in Albania. So we have 4 more provinces to go. And we should move these on to wherever there's the highest rebel chance. Looks like Zed in Kosovo. So we'll go to Kosovo. And let's get that tech up. So now we're ahead of time in 2 kinds of tech. Sadly, we don't have any cash to upgrade our ships. But we may get there someday. Let's top off these relations. Okay, all of our allies are now happy with this. Let's top these off, and then we'll send that guy to continue building up a spy network in Bosnia. But honestly, we're going to go for our religious ideas and with that missionary strength. Okay, Mamluks are pretty weak, so I'm liking that. How many favors? There's only 7. How many are we getting per year? Every 2 years. Well, we have to wait 5 years in order to invade after the peace deal expires, so that's fine. Actually, should we leave them there? We're going to leave them there. Wonder what mission the Ottomans have. Conquer Egypt. Raska. So Kosovo is 2/3 of the way done, and we'll send them to do that last province. And each month we're making a little bit more money because of this autonomy going down. Okay, Castile annexed Naples. And they should be to the point that they could annex them pretty soon. They just need Admin Tech 10, I believe. Yeah, these Orthodox Zealots don't stand a chance. They're just too slow. Okay, so we can move these guys to Raska. It's not going to help much. but if we need to, we can start paying them. Let's ease that tension. Okay, we're going to set that we're threatened by him. Oh, I don't like that. Bulgarian separatists. Poland may have some trouble putting those down. No, they've got a great general. They've got it. Truce with Serbia is over. Let's check on these favors, see how they've accumulated. Oh, nice. They went to Ottoman lands. Hopefully they stay there. Okay, so, yeah, it looks like in 34. Oh. Poland's having several kinds of rebels. And we're a little bit ahead of time, so I'm going to get this military tech level. That's a strange place to see them. Ooh, the Ottomans have a big army. Good rulers are pretty scary. Okay, so only one province to go. Livonia. So I think Vysoki has something to do with elevation, because Vysoka in Russian means high or tall. Okay, Ottomans are attacking Georgia. That's great because Georgia has forts here in the mountains. I think Ottomans will win, but it should be a bloody war if it causes them to suffer casualties and expend money. I'll make them less likely to want to attack us. See what's his... Yeah, he's a militarist, but he's 103. What a garbage ruler. You hear that, Ottomans? Your ruler's garbage. Okay. So we're done with that. We're making 2 ducats per month. And these guys are reconfiguring, but they're all going to be ticking downward. Okay, so they sorted out the garrison to deal with those rebels. I've never seen a computer do that before. Okay, let's see how these favors are coming along. 9, so probably 34 is what we're looking at if we want to call in Hungary. Starting to get tired. Good thing this game shouldn't take us too long, because I don't think I would hold out for too much longer. Cavalry cost reduction. We're going to get this admin tech up a little. So that missionary strength is nice. So if I was Bosnia, I would join Venice's trade league just to spite me. Yes, I would do. Your house helped me. Why would we help you at all? Serbian separatists. I don't like that. But I think the Ottomans will deal with them. Okay, let's start ping these forts. Oh, they have all sorts of rebel problems. Their Dhimmi is disloyal. Okay. That's why you guys should have come for Macedonia instead. Okay, we're going to be losing a little bit of money here. I'm not going to attack them in the mountains. I'll let them come to us. And there's a loan. Okay, we do have the 10 favors, so let's just wait till our troops have their full divisions back. So that should be just another month, I think. 2. Okay, so we are going to attack Bosnia. We are going to guarantee Hungary some territory in it. In the peace deal. Yeah, I think that's how we do it. And we just hit Serbia first. We leave 1 unit behind here. We have this army up here. Let Hungary deal with these guys. And make sure we control all of the sieges, if we can. We're going to give them Serbia anyway. So this one's ours. That will go to them. And this we want to survive so that we can humiliate them and force them to revoke cores on this. We got it all planned out. Okay, now we're 10 years ahead of time, so we should be in really good shape. When the printing press comes around. Okay, this we're giving to Hungary. Let's go ahead and consolidate that because we don't really need those men back super quickly. Rather, pay out less money. Okay, so we did do 56% of the fighting, so a 50-50 split of land, giving them the better territory should probably even net us favors. Okay, you guys can go home now. Got this handled. Don't suffer attrition. Okay, that's at 100. Let's top these relations off. We can pull these back and send them to work here. Ow. This is definitely holding out. Poland would join in, but we got this handled. Oh, hey. That's pretty nice. Austria paid off her debt. It's funny that England's only 3 times as strong as we are. Austria is running behind us in institution. I guess it makes sense. They're a much bigger country, and they weren't willing to dump the points that we were in development. They really should be able to. Just, you know, get it naturally, maybe develop a little bit because they can afford some advisors. They're better than the ones we can. So the most important thing is going to be we can only revoke 2 cores. Okay. Well then, why don't we just separate piece out Serbia? Well, we'd risk the chance of losing favors. I think I like this. We get a province, they get a province, we get 24 favors out of it, and we get 68 ducats. Really can't complain about that deal. Clergy needs a little bit of land. Let's see, can we give them this? We can. Okay, Mamluks. I think we're gonna have to defeat you. And Serbia, we could have only taken a province and then forced them to give up all 4, but I think we can't force them to give up some stuff that's of their same culture. So, okay, let's see what happens in this war. We could just do a no CB declaration of war on Mamluks. Only have 13,000 troops. And I'm not sure if I can come up with an easy way to get over there that's not going to involve waiting until we get imperialism. So I mean, yeah, why not? Let's get some transports. So who can we pick? I can pick Wallachia here. Let's issue an embargo. Let's multiple these forts and drop our maintenance all the way down. And we'll just wait till we get these other 6 ships. Embrace the counter-reformation, but I don't think we really need to. Do know right as it is. So once we get those ships almost done, we're going to start paying our troops, and we'll pick up our troops and drop them off in Egypt. Just doing no CB, declaration of war, calling all the allies we can. We got +3 stability, so I don't mind taking the stability hit, particularly when we're converting stuff, and we'll be able to buy up 1 stability right away. I think we can get some more influence. They're pretty low. Okay, let's start paying our troops. And 1 guy will be left behind. Austria's attacking France. So they're going to be preoccupied. I was thinking maybe get Poland in the war on our side. They got vassals in the coast and all that sort of stuff. So. Okay, let's pick these guys up. Get them over here. And we'll just declare it. Ottomans can't join. Edrom and Yemen can, but I think they're going to be too busy to do all too much. Yep. Oh, we forgot to get a leader. Well, we'll deal with that in a sec. I'll pick this guy up, give him a general. And I don't know what they have in terms of ships. They got quite a number, but those are probably Yemen's ships and Hadron ships that are, you know, in the Red Sea, in the Persian Gulf, off the coast, off the Horn of Africa, and so on. Let's actually just leave 1 guy behind. Thinking about splitting them, but I'm not going to take any unnecessary risks. Okay, there's their fleet, so let's actually get an admiral. We don't want to take any chances. Nope. Okay, doubt that was us catching ships. That's probably somebody else. And we're just going to march to this territory, fill in our maps a little. Okay, so Yemen is fighting their way up through Hejaz. It'd be interesting to see what the Ottoman response is. It's hard for them to get through here with the mountains. Ooh. Their allies peace out. Okay, let's recruit a new guy down here. Well, recruit in Greece, I guess. I really don't want to stay somewhere like Alexandria and have to fight rebels. If they pop up, so we're going to go... Ooh. They do have a big army. We might have to mark up or something. Oh, crap. That's going to be a problem. Back on the ships, guys. Infantry combat bonus. If we have to mark up like crazy, I'm not opposed to the idea of doing that. This is what we were meant to do. Okay, they're fleeing. Let's get reinforced speed here. Play off our war exhaustion. Get our troops ready. And even hire a few more mercs, just in case. Again, I don't care at all about the debt. Not even a little bit. Okay, let's cross over to here. Take Alexandria, put our ships over here to blockade. I mean, we really only need to force them to give up cores. So we just need 10 war score. And this might be sufficient. So let's see if we can get Ajuram out of here. Not quite yet. So what do we want from you? Okay, so that's 5. Do we need more than 5 or just 5? We have 5 cores. Let's see if we can get 6 just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to hold out for a little bit more war score. Let's get back to the coast where we don't suffer as much attrition. Now we can get some free stability here. And our allies aren't very enthused, so all we should have to do is beat them up just a little. Or just hold out. The longer this war drags on, the less enthused they're going to be. So we could potentially get down here. Let's see if we can see anything exciting. Okay, winning that battle's nice. Big problem is going to be rebels like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Can we get it? We can. So we're going to force them to give up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cores. See if we can get a 7th. 7th core. 7th core it is. Okay, Corfu, there's the achievement popping up. I don't know if you guys can see my Steam overlay, but we can see it right here. So, holy hell, was that rough at the beginning? And obviously I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing, like taking out massive amounts of loans right now, declaring no CB wars. We're exiled, so we'll just go up here and get these guys back home. Okay, who are we embarking? Shinawa. Okay, we're losing 5 ducats. Wow, that's a lot. How do we do that? Okay, now we're making money. We do have 400 ducats worth of debt. That's not good. Okay, we can break these guys off and have them hunting pirates here. We'll pick these guys up. Let's see how long this video's been. It's been 1 hour 57 minutes, so it's almost perfect 2 hours. So once I get my troops back, save this, and end the video, I might continue playing as Corfu, because we're doing so well. That this might be fun, but I'll have to think about that. I have to decide what I want to do. It's pretty satisfying, and I might just sort of leave it in the open, you know, leave the idea of what possibilities could have been. But regardless, this is the end of the video for now, and if I make more, you'll see them in this list. But thank you for watching. This has been another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd. We're just going down the list, seeing how many of the achievements that we can get in Rights of Man. This has definitely been the hardest one that we've gone for so far. I imagine that the one with Kandar is going to be really frustrating as well, due to the fact that the Ottomans can attack. But we might be able to do a relocation strategy much more easily. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please consider liking the video and or subscribing to my channel.